Hello, we're going to be looking at ratios and ratios and ratios in this assignment. If we take a look at problem number 3, it says, Jenna is driving 400 miles to visit her grandmother. She managed to travel the first 100 miles of her trip in 2 hours. If she continues at this rate, how long it will take her to drive the remaining distance? Well, we can set this up as a proportion. We know she drove 100 miles and it took her, in fact, I think I'll put the units in here so we understand that, and it took her 2 hours. Well, how many miles does she have left? Well, if she drove 400, if she has to drive 400 and she drove 100, how much is left? So you have 300 miles left. And then we don't know what that time is. Let's call that x. I always like to reduce. So let's reduce 100 divided by 2. That's 50 over 1, because 100 divided by 2 is 50, equals 300 over x. Now you can cross multiply, which I don't like that word, but let's just look at the fractions here. What do you multiply 50 by to get 300? Well, 5 times 6 is 30, so 50 times 6 should be 300. Well, if you multiply the numerator by 6, you multiply the denominator by 6. So 1 times 6 is 6. So it should take her 6 hours to travel the remaining trip.